How? What does the fight look like?
Knock him out. 6 rounds. AJ. Ooh.
More alert. He'd know that he has more of a danger in front of him. But I just think that the hand speed, the length, the ability of Fury, the legs, to be on the outside, that maybe he could get to Joshua before Joshua could get to him.
Fury looks at Joshua and goes, oh, this is going to be easy.
I don't think
and
he will,
Joshua
Max.
can take that shot and get inside on Fury.
It looks, I don't know, it's hard to be, if Tyson come in right and avoid those punches, it's going to be interesting because Joshua's a fast puncher. We'll see.
So 50-50, coin flip.
I love Tyson Fury, though. I love Tyson Fury.
Well, he's named after you. How could you not love him?
I can't never go against him because of that alone. That's why never go against him. I don't care who it is.
The long-awaited showdown between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury is finally within reach. As the rivalry heats up, boxing's biggest names are sharing their predictions on how the fight could unfold.
Some texts from people outside are like, I'm less excited now. I'm like, what are you talking about? If anything, I'm more excited because AJ just almost got knocked out, which leads me to believe that maybe he's at the end of the road and maybe he may get knocked out as well. Like, there is nothing that suggests to me that this is going to be a boring fight, that it's going to be a glorified sparring session.
Drawing on boxing history, Max Kellerman believes Anthony Joshua's biggest opportunity could come if Tyson Fury overlooks him. He compares it to Muhammad Ali underestimating Joe Frazier before their legendary third fight, arguing that if Joshua can absorb Fury's early attacks and fight on the inside, the entire contest could change.
For a reason, Joshua can take Fury shots, so he stays aggressive with him. And Fury sleeps on Joshua a little, and Fury's been known to do that, right? Because he just thinks, by the way, Ali slept on Joe after 2 savage fights. The first one, maybe the most savage fight of all time. Going into the third fight with Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali was like, everyone's like, champ, Frazier's done, don't worry about it. Ali didn't get into the best shape, thought he was going to stop Frazier early, hurt him early, thought he had him going out, and wound up in the most, I think the Thrill in Manila is probably the most brutal fight of all.
Yes, fight of his life.
So what if Fury is like that? Fury has certain things in common with Ali, not just stylistically, but the big personality, the ego, all that stuff. What if Fury looks at Joshua and goes, oh, this is going to be easy.
I don't think
and
he will,
Joshua
Max.
can take that shot and get inside on Fury.
Looking ahead to a possible heavyweight showdown, Teddy Atlas gives Tyson Fury the advantage. He says Anthony Joshua remains dangerous because of his power, but believes Fury would be fully aware of that threat and adjust accordingly. In Atlas's view, Fury's ring IQ is enough to make him the favorite.
For what I saw, listen, I don't dismiss the possibility that Joshua could hit Fury a right hand the way Wok did. But I do think Fury will be more aware of the possibility of that, make it a little bit harder than he made it with Wok or Vok or Vok. Whatever. I do. But I also believe that the way I saw Joshua early in the fight, how available he was, if that's fair. And again, he'll be better too. He'll be more alert.
However, Eddie Hearn acknowledges that Tyson Fury no longer looks at his absolute peak, yet believes big occasions always bring out the best in him. Even so, he says Anthony Joshua's recent win doesn't answer every question surrounding his career. According to Hearn, if Joshua can regain his former level, he sees no reason why Fury can't be beaten.
I think he's done. I mean, I don't think he's the fighter he was. But I do appreciate he'll raise his game for the big moments like he always does. Speed of foot, reactions, all the things that made him so difficult to beat. But listen, we've got to prove ourselves. Like AJ got beat by Dubois, he come back, he beat Jake Paul, so what? Tomorrow night, we got to look good. We might not look good. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he looked great at all. I don't think he looked great at all against Makhmudov, but he's a great fighter, and I'm sure he'll rise to the occasion. But I don't see an issue with us beating him, providing we're still the fighter that we once were.
Adding more fuel to the rivalry, Tyson Fury questioned Anthony Joshua's willingness to go head-to-head during fight week. He believes Joshua avoided a previous opportunity to build the hype face-to-face, insisting the mental battle will be just as important as the one inside the ring.
You can never actually see him at a press conference with me. It will just be like a bombardment. Like, I can never see him taking them. He wouldn't even get in the ring. I think the other day, he shit himself and sat on a stool outside and didn't even want to get up and build the fight, like make the fight happen. When Turkey said to us both, come on boys, let's do it. Get in the ring and make it happen. Didn't want to do it. So I was going to come face to face with me at a press conference.
Do you think you don't want the fight then?
I think he's a bottle job flapper. A chinless wonder as well.
Anthony Joshua dismissed Tyson Fury's comments, insisting everyone is free to choose their own path. He says his mindset has always been different, driven by a passion to keep improving and test himself against the very best. Even after setbacks, Joshua remains determined to fight anyone and prove himself all over again.
Wardley or the other names, like
that's rubbish though.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Yeah, but that's his life. He can do what he wants. For me, I want it all. Like, I will fight everyone. Yeah. And that's why I still do it, because I've got so much improving to do. This is my true identity as a fighter, and I've got the passion for it, I've got the love for it. It's tough, don't get me wrong, but like I fought Dubois, I got knocked out, and I'm still standing strong here, and I gave a good account of myself, and I'm gonna get out there and give it my best again. I'll fight Fabio, I'll fight all of them because it's what we do. Yeah. There's none of this, oh, I don't want to fight him, I don't want to fight that person. That's not where my head's at. My head's in a completely different space to anyone that's saying I don't want. This is work. Give me.
With the win secured, Anthony Joshua wasted no time setting his sights on Tyson Fury. He says bouncing back from adversity only strengthened his belief in himself, and now he's more determined than ever to make the biggest fight in British boxing happen. According to Joshua, he's coming for it all.
Powers of recovery, get back up, dust the dirt off your shoulder, and get back to work, and we got the job done. And now we can look forward to a Tyson Fury fight.
I asked you the question on Wednesday. I said, who wants this fight more, the British boxing public or you and Tyson? What is your answer to that one?
Me. No one wants it more than me. Yeah, now it is,
really is.
Yeah.
Do you knock him out?
I got the power to.
Would you envision it though?
Yeah, now after today I've learned a lot. I know what I can do now. Well, I've always known, but I know I can do it. I know, I'm not wasting no time. I'm coming for it.
Turning to experts' opinions, Sam Jones expects absolute chaos if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua finally meet. He believes Fury's movement makes him the early favorite, but Joshua's power is a constant threat. According to Jones, neither man is likely to hear the final bell, with the fight ending inside the opening 3 rounds.
I think Tyson Fury's always started a favourite against Anthony Joshua with the movement, but can Tyson Fury move the way he did? Tyson Fury's not a huge puncher, but he's not a non-puncher. AJ's the bigger puncher of the two, but he's vulnerable, as we've seen. I don't know. I promise you, I don't know. I don't know how that fight will go. I just think it's going to be over in 3 rounds. I promise you, I don't know who's going to win. I think if Anthony Joshua catches Fury early, it's over. But I also think that Tyson Fury could do the same thing. I think the fight's going to be over in 3 rounds. I do. I think it's going to be a complete, like, Royal Rumble.
Sharing his assessment, Barry Jones says the concern isn't whether Anthony Joshua can hurt Tyson Fury, it's whether he can take Fury's shots in return. He believes Fury has shown far fewer signs of decline and was still performing at a high level against the best in the division. That's why Jones feels Joshua's durability remains the biggest question.
So, but you know, the worry is though that you got to hit Fury with a good shot, because I think the decline in Fury is nowhere near as steep. Only a couple of fights ago, he was in with the Undisputed, doing okay, by the way. Yes. He got beat, but he didn't look out of his depth, no shape or form. And that's the worry. That he gets clipped with a shot now. Fury would have thought, I got to crack him with a big shot to hurt him, but he might get clipped with a shot and his legs go. And that's the real problem for him. And it's a shame. It's a real shame, but it's not exclusive to Anthony Joshua. This happens to him pretty much every fight at the end of the day.
Boxing's cruel, isn't it? You know.
It's cruel.
Breaking down the matchup, Malik Scott says the worst place for Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury is mid-range. He believes Fury's superior boxing IQ and versatility would allow him to capitalize, making distance control the key to Joshua's success.
How would you advise him to fight Tyson Fury?
Not in mid-range. It's either you're going to be very close to him or you're going to be on the outside. I think that's where AJ messed up the other night. He got too in mid-range too soon. I think he do that with Fury. I think that's a very dangerous thing for him. But I also think that, because you got to keep in mind, Max, AJ has never been this good boxer type of guy, but Fury has. Fury has, to me, more options and more weapons in his toolbox than
But the ins, like, we've seen Fury.
Building on his analysis, Malik further stated that Joshua can't allow Fury to dictate the pace. He believes AJ must impose himself physically, yet admits that when Fury commits to relentless forward pressure, he's one of the toughest fighters in the division to contain.
You ain't got to necessarily be punching, but you have to, like, manipulate them arms.
He's strong.
Open up them palms, push Fury. Like, you got to put your will on him and get him to go back.
Bully him a little bit.
But at the same time, when Fury wants to go forward and he make his mind up and go Kronk style, I just don't know too many that could stand up to that. When his mind is made up, not when I wouldn't consider how he was boxing.
Aid Oladipo has defended Anthony Joshua against the criticism surrounding his chin. He says any heavyweight would be in trouble after taking a clean shot from a 260-pound puncher, especially one known for finishing opponents. In his view, Joshua's knockdown was more about the punch he walked into than any weakness in his durability.
Thanks for this video. AJ and his fall off the chin. Right, I think I saw something with TalkSport after saying his chin's gone or he's chinny or something like that. I did say that, and I said this, and look, his chin might be gone, but I did also say that if a 260-pound heavyweight hits you, good luck. Put your chin out there. In this case, AJ got ducked into an uppercut, and AJ has this thing where when he moves back, he doesn't kind of put his left hand up and you can get caught. If a 260-pound guy who's knocked out everyone he's beaten hits you.
While refusing to separate Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, Richard Riakporhe believes there's almost nothing to separate Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. He says Joshua has the power to knock anyone out, while Fury always seems to elevate his performance on the biggest stage. Because of that, Riakporhe sees the heavyweight clash as a genuine 50-50 contest.
Call it a 50-50. I'm sitting on the fence. I actually don't know. We've seen this Joshua get put down and get up and win in beautiful knockout style. World-class knockout power he showed. And then you have a very tricky guy in Fury. We can't even judge him on that whack fight because he knew exactly what that was going to be. I'm going to just dance around. I'm probably going to look trash on purpose. We don't know. He's got the ability to do that. But when it's a big fight, when there's a lot on the line, I think this guy turns up. This guy stays in the gym and he really turns up. You've seen it.
As the debate over this blockbuster matchup continues, Johnny Nelson gives Tyson Fury the edge. He believes Fury's movement and superior boxing ability would expose the defensive mistakes Joshua has shown in recent fights. Even so, Nelson says Joshua's heart and determination ensure he'll always be a dangerous opponent.
I was watching this last night and I thought to myself, it's a toughie. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, listen, I'm an AJ fan, but I'd have to lean towards Tyson Fury's fluidity, his boxing ability, because that vulnerability from Anthony Joshua, getting caught by that sneaky little uppercut on the inside, getting caught again, put against the ropes in count and got a standing count from the referee. These are natural shots from Tyson Fury. Now, when it comes to heart, determination, desire, and want, I put that in the corner of Anthony Joshua. But on last night's performance and on Friday night's performance, I'd have to lean towards Tyson Fury from what I've seen.
Sharing his views on this matchup, Paulie Malignaggi feels Tyson Fury has pulled ahead in the race. He believes Joshua's recent vulnerabilities have made the matchup far less competitive than it once appeared. In his view, the winner should eventually face one of boxing's rising heavyweights to prove they still belong at the top.
You were on the verge of this fight went from you were going to wonder who has more left and really who was going to win this fight to now you're thinking to yourself, how does Fury not win this fight? I mean, Joshua is not taking the best punch. At one time he was one of the best fighters in the world and one of the more exciting fighters in the world. But at this moment, it's not even. I'm not even mentioning in a talented heavyweight division. That doesn't even matter. I don't think the winner of Fury and Joshua even winds up being a contender for the heavyweight division, even though I feel that the winner should be forced to fight one of these young guys so there could be a passing of the torch the way it's supposed to happen. I don't think that's going to happen because, again, modern boxing doesn't do that. But Is Joshua able to make the Fury fight competitive at this point?
Looking at where both fighters are today, Dave Coldwell feels a Fury-Joshua showdown has lost some of its magic. He expects an action-packed fight while it lasts, but believes neither man possesses the sharpness or athleticism that once defined them. In his view, the excitement would be mixed with a sense of nostalgia.
I'm going to be excited about the fight. Once it's signed, once it's announced, I'll be excited about it. But now, I'll be honest with you, I'm like, do you know if the fight doesn't happen now, I won't be too disappointed, because I look at and I think it's going to be sad. What it's going to be, don't get me wrong, it'll be an entertaining fight because both fighters aren't what they were. Even Fury, defensively, sharpness, legs, they're not the same as what they were. Reactions not the same as what they are. So I think it's going to make for a really exciting fight for however long it lasts. It might be a quick night, it might be very, very quick, but it's going to be exciting for however it lasts. But it's going to be sad because you're going to look at them and they're going to be two guys that aren't anywhere near what they were at the best.
On the other hand, Carl Froch believes Tyson Fury's natural boxing ability would be too much for Anthony Joshua. Even though he feels Fury is no longer at his peak, Froch says Joshua's defensive weaknesses still make the matchup dangerous. He also warns against reading too much into AJ's win over Christian Prenga, arguing that beating a lower-level opponent doesn't prove he's ready for a fighter like Fury.
In terms of natural ability, natural fighting, Tyson Fury will do a number on AJ, in my opinion. Even though Fury's past his best now and not firing on the cylinders that he was when he was in the ring against Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua can't take a punch and he can't get out of the way of the punches, and it's just dangerous. So when I say the people around him are telling him all the wrong stuff, you can't blow smoke up his arse and tell him that he can become an undisputed champ, because that can't happen. That's an impossibility. The AJ fight against Tyson Fury is potentially a decent fight, but to tell him that focus on round two. Look at what you did in round two. You came out and you finished him off. Yeah, Prenga's not a world-class fighter. He's not an elite-level fighter. He's been beaten by a guy who had 10 fights, 9 losses, 1 win. He lost to that guy.
Looking ahead to a potential showdown, Connor Burks thinks the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight would still be entertaining because both men have the power to end it with one punch. Also, Burks feels recent performances have raised questions about where they stand in their careers, and this matchup no longer carries the same excitement it once did. The predictions have been made, the rivalry has reached another level, and the anticipation couldn't be any bigger. Now there's only one way to settle it. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury must finally step into the ring.